Good morning. It is a real pleasure to welcome you back to school. Some of you, like me, are new today. A special welcome to you on your first day as part of the Dover College community. For those of you returning, welcome back. You were all new once, and I know that your kindness and support will be greatly appreciated by your new classmates and staff as they find their feet and get to know the college. Due to restrictions on how we gather, for the time being, attendance at assemblies and chapels must be on a year group rota. I am sorry that we cannot all be physically together, and if you are watching from your tutor base this week, I encourage you to imagine the very special atmosphere in our beautiful 12th century chapel, where we would normally come together as a community. Before we begin this school year, let us take a moment of silence to reflect on this new beginning. I encourage you to think about the things you are grateful for and to offer thanks for these. I will display a prayer which you may wish to use during this period of reflection. It strikes me that I am not the first Dover College headmaster to welcome pupils back after a prolonged period away. In August 1917, during the First World War, part of the school was damaged during an air raid. The decision was taken to evacuate the college from Dover to Leamington Spa in the Midlands. W.S. Lee was the headmaster at the time, and he oversaw the return to Dover in 1919. During the Second World War, as you'll know, Dover was on the front line, and its proximity to France made it one of the most likely areas for invasion. The school was again evacuated, this time to Devon. G.R. Rennick was the headmaster at the time, and he oversaw the return to Dover in 1945. On each of these occasions, just as now, the college quickly surged back to full strength. I'm sure many of you are familiar with The Boy, the Mole, the Fox and the Horse by Charles Mackesy. Published in 2019, it quickly became a Sunday Times bestseller. In recent months, it has taken on something of a cult status as a book of hope during these uncertain times and a window into the human heart. When I left my last school in July, the headmaster presented me with a framed print from the book. It now hangs on my office wall, and you will see it if you come to visit me. Below the picture are the words, "What's the best thing you've learned about storms?" asks the boy. "That they end," said the horse. I encourage you to hold on to those words. That we find ourselves together here in school feels like a considerable light at the end of a tunnel. But in the meantime, I want you to feel reassured. We have put all of the thought that we can into the measures to keep you safe whilst here in school. The basic precautions you will already have been observing over the last few months whilst out and about, of hand and respiratory hygiene and social distancing, continue to be important. I ask that you respect the new rules your tutor will talk to you about this morning, conscious that your actions can help to keep you and others safe, and to allow us to carry on in as near to normal a way as possible. We should feel blessed that we are a small school on a large site. We have the benefit of many large buildings and space outdoors, and we do not live in a high-density part of England. Whilst remote education, using Google Classroom and other platforms, proved far more effective than any of us might have imagined, it lacked the human element which makes life in a school and a classroom so very special. As we return to the physical classroom today, I encourage you to commit yourself again to your studies, to work hard, and within school life more broadly, to look for and engage with the many opportunities on offer beyond just the academic. Have a very good week.